All right, as we start your day today, take a look at this high pressure ridge still holding on. They're gradually working towards the east coast, but it is putting up some winds coming up from the south. That's going to continue to cause breezy and gusty conditions and the possibility of some fire risk as well, higher elevated fire risk in the forecast. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere, though, not enough to put a fire out, though. That's only a few sprinkles to a few showers in the forecast, but it looks impressive. But it's in the upper atmosphere right now, so that means we're not going to see a lot of that down towards the surface. We'll also hold on to more of that moisture cutting in from the west coast and filling in as we go through today and eventually back into the end of the week as well, the weekend. Getting into it here, we have conditions that are going to start to be cooler. Right now, we're holding on to seasonal average temperatures and above. That will slowly but surely get out of the way, but we have some cloudier skies getting the forecast. Eventually, we'll see more cloudiness coming in as we fill in the clouds later on. 49 degrees out there in Eau Claire right now. It feels like 45 degrees on your skin, but these winds are going to make it feel even worse. You can see as it continues on, you're going to hold on to those winds coming out of the south. They are dry winds. They will continue to press up to at least 35 miles per hour gusting, giving way to more shower potential as a 20% chance cuts in by the 4 o'clock hour, getting towards Winona and towards La Crosse. It's a very low chance. If it is, it'll be mostly sprinkles on your windshield at best. Then it begins to really pick up, holding on to some of that moisture starting to collect as we get in the 9 o'clock hour, going all the way up to the northeast. And eventually, you'll see that get out of the way. It slowly turns into light to moderate showers over the lake, though, holding on to the possibility of drier conditions moving into the forecast, opening up the skies. The rainfall is done. Getting into 6 o'clock in the morning, though, for tomorrow, this is what we're looking at. More clouds and rainfall coming back again, but a mix of rain getting up towards Ladysmith as you go right into Rusk County. Then it gets towards La Crosse, going towards Black River Falls, possibly with a little taste of that for Winona, even La Crosse. Maybe a sprinkle or two to a light shower by the 3 o'clock hour for Friday. Then more of that comes back again, maybe a little bit of snow trying to get down towards areas by Rusk County, and then eventually that ends. But you're seeing the temperatures by 11 o'clock going to the midnight already in the 20s, widespread to some 30s down to the south. Highs for Thursday, this is what we're looking at, getting in the 50s and widespread at best, still holding on to seasonal average temperatures, as we will for most of the areas right by the central portion and the southern portion of our region, mostly upper 40s to low 40s in the forecast as you get back up to areas along, up along I-94. Snow comes in the forecast again, starting with some showers, then turning into a mix of rain and snow, cutting into your Saturday. We're looking at maybe 1 to 3 inches of snowfall in the forecast, carrying over to the possibility of that continuing on, going back towards Richland Center, getting into Prairie du Chien, and then moving away from La Crosse, but still holding onto the region, though, down to the south. That goes into Sunday to finish out. Then eventually we go into maybe a little bit of shower activity, possibly coming back in for Sunday. As you can see that again, possibly kind of working right back towards the same areas, and then eventually that gets out of the way. Saturday's lows we're looking at possibly in the teens, of course, and some 20s. By Saturday's highs, we're looking at 30s widespread to some 40s down to the central and southern portion of the area. Lows for Sunday in the teens once again, holding on to some 20s and then more 30s for the forecast for your highs for the day. Eventually, we're going to see temperatures dropping down. So it'll be somewhat of a, from today all the way to there, it's somewhat like a, 22, 23 degree drop in the forecast as well in the forecast, possibly a wee bit more. Eventually, we're going to hold on to the possibility of drier conditions as we roll right back into tomorrow as well. You have a little chance of that happening, getting down to the ground with some snow. We've got a 50% chance on Saturday. Sunday, you're looking at a little bit of drier conditions in the afternoon with partly cloudy skies, but you may see some morning snow and some nighttime snow as well.
All right, you remember where all your winter stuff is, Art?
Yes, I do. It's the back of my closet.
Dig it on out. All right, thank you.